Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the New York Yankees. So digging in now, Harold Ramirez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch.
Ramirez.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Isan Diaz.
The second baseman, Isan.
First offering on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting glove.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
Here's the pitch.
Jonathan.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. Dickerson ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Judge becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And there's ball 1. Villar stands at second with 2 gone. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Ball even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Behind 0-2 now. into center field, line drive base hit.
Batting fifth. The shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Ready with the 1-2. Correa, left field and carrying well. Dickerson going back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's ball 4. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fifth. The designated hitter.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Here's Matt Joyce now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Luke Voigt. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. And he pops it up. Anderson in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Base is empty here with nobody out. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Joyce at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. Eliezer Hernandez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 pitch.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 3-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Joyce. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. So no one on now after the sac fly. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Right there for strike one.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Ramirez is right there, and that's out number 2. Ready to take his hacks again, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro, and they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Batting 9.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. From the stretch, pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Ramirez, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good
swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Isan Diaz, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Torres.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and that's in there, base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
All 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batter, first base.
Riding in once again, Luke Voigt. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batter, the center fielder.
So now to the plate, Brett Gardner. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that is through into left field, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
Now the pitch. In there for strike one. 0-1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Garrett Cooper waits on deck. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The batter, the designated hitter.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Brian Anderson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Matt Joyce. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Voit has a play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh. 1-0.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's good.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Torres, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
At the plate now, Carlos Correa, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Ramirez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Harold Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Liner in there for a base hit.
The batter,
Into the box now, Isan Diaz, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Torres hit the bag. To Voit in time for the double play. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. In now, Garrett Cooper. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. No hits to this point. 2-0 to the Marlins' designated hitter in this one.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Ryan Stanek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now at the plate, Luke Voit. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ball 2 now. Three and 0 now. Stanek is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Comes set with the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, This is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington moves it ball 4. In now, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. That pole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are loaded with only one out. Split fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the pitch.
2. 1 ball. 2 strikes. No.
Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. He singled his last time up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A ball and 2 strikes now. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's another 2-2. Left side, but well foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Gardner's after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll... So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Harold Ramirez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a liner. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first safely.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman,
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 53.
Into the box, Isan Diaz. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Britton, a California-born ball player. He's got a sinker, a slider, and a splitter.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the Hind. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Soft liner to the left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. Last time through was a base hit. 0-1 the count. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Please join for the traditional 7th inning.
Adam Conley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw won't get him. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. Aaron Hicks come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. He's set. Here it comes. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Joyce. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Garrett Cooper. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning. At the plate, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th. At the plate now, Matt Joyce. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Fielded cleanly to second for 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting. Right field.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Harold Ramirez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The batter number 1.
Standing in now, Isan Diaz. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A 1 pitch on its way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty B, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 strike.
The 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Next for the Yankees. The catcher, Gary.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit toward the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not.
Leading off for the Marlins.
And he'll step off and try again. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The designated hitter, Garrett.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Miami down to their last strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one comes